February 16th, 2021. Kind of overcast here now. It was just beautiful about half an hour before I got here. It's around 3 degrees Celsius today. And I'm just going to pop some of the entrance reducers off and do another scrape of the bottom boards, and we'll have a look in this hive here. This is the one that I fed the sugar to a couple weeks ago. And we'll see if everyone's still alive. This one hive here, very first one. See how this bottom board of the angry hive is nice and clean. This one here, not so much. Got a lot of brown stuff, I assume, is their poop and everything that's in the bottom here. Well, let's go. And we'll grab a stick here. Let's see what we can drag out of here. Much more than what was at the entrance, but I'm going to pop the lid on this one and make sure that they're still alive. This is the angry hive. I don't know if I cleaned them the last time. Just kind of swing that open and so yeah, like definitely a lot less dead bees on the angry hive than this hive here. So they must have something going on with, like, I think it's called like nosema or something of that nature that causes them to get almost like diarrhea or something. Let's see here. There is a ton of dead varroa mites here on this bottom board that I'm looking at right now. From when I did my oxalic acid treatment there the last time before I closed them up. Alright, well, let's crack this one here and have a look. Pull this one up, have a peek. I guess I gotta put the entrance reducer back in this one while I'm thinking of it. I'll put that back on when I'm done filming here. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. That one's not too bad. I think another good thing with cleaning out these bottom boards is, I mean, those dead bees, they hold a lot of moisture and everything in them too when they're all piled up like that. So it's just something else to keep the moisture down in the hives. Let's move over to this one. A dead bee right there. Doesn't look too bad. This will focus. Let's see. Yeah, probably not, but there's a varroa mite, and then all of these little dark specks are all varroa mites too. They've all died and fell in there after I did the treatment on the hive. And then all this wax here is what they've chewed off of the the face of the cells, the capping, to get at the honey to eat. Get that one stuffed back in there after I'm done here too. Oh, there's the sun. Beautiful. It's been abnormally warm winter. It's been pretty mild, but I think we're supposed to get some pretty cool weather here coming for February into March. Big old drone right there. Drone bee. So this is the first hive there that I just scraped. Let's just pull this up. Yeah, there's one Lone Ranger bee there. Oh, they're still kicking anyways. Put that back over there. Right here. Cover them back. There's the angry hive. I'll take a look inside of it. Seem to be a little bit calmer, cool out, a little more docile. Back on and we'll close them up. This colony here was one of the first ones, one of the first two, or one of the two that I got when I first got into beekeeping. That one and that one were my originals from 2019. The original queen from this one was replaced in 2019, late 2019, but the bees replaced her. But the queen that was made late 2019 has been in there all this summer. The original 2019 queen that I got in the nukes, originally, I think it was an import, it was an Australian queen. I split that colony into this box and introduced another new queen into that one at the beginning of 2020. So we'll take a peek here. Yeah, you can already hear them. I know this side doesn't have a cover on it, but this one does, so yeah, I mean. Yeah, they're pretty ticked that I'm in here, so. Oh yeah, I'm not even gonna go there. I gotta make more of those screen covers so that I can pull the burlap back without them coming out. But this is the hive that I fed the sugar to on my last video, or a couple weekends ago. Took a bit of heat over because I didn't put a shim up here, and maybe I put a little bit too much sugar in, but anyways, it is what it is. Look at that, you can see down there. Bunch of mouse poo. So they are trying to get in. Yeah, you can see these bees here. If I try and scrape the bottoms here, oh yeah, they're gonna sting me. Well, I'll let them do that. I'm gonna take it here in a minute. Wowzers. Right. Oh, shit. Retreat. Okay, well, we'll get them closed up. They ain't having any of that. I don't have a veil on or anything, so we'll just... Look at that guy trying to sting me right there. Just let them clean out their own dead. Back on the parallel frame hive here. There's never usually any bees on that side. This hive's got a really low population. There's a bee right there. Pile of bees there, so they're all right. Well, we'll put these back together so I can have a look at this one too. I just got to get all this mess cleaned up. Let's peel the lid off this last one here. So there you go on the bottom of all that moisture outlining where it would sit around this rim, and then even here, moisture right there on that lid, on the top of it. So that's all that condensation coming out of the hive, or condensation being created by the hive. But yet this is bone dry. And that idea of making that be a spot where it wicks all that moisture, instead of it wicking onto the roof inside the hive or onto the bottom of the inner cover. Pretty neat. Take a look back over here. Yeah, there's one here ready to sting me. This hive's got a really good population in it as well. So that's it. The next 2 months will be the deciding factor on whether these guys are going to make it or not. I'm pretty confident the majority of them will, except the parallel hive, just based on the number of bees that are actually in the hive, but time will tell. I'll do another update here in another month or so after it gets really cold and see what happens.